Hey, what's poppin', y'all? It's Kabaddi Keenan back here with another video to talk about Dabang Delhi, the team that crashed out to the Patna Pirates in the semifinals last season, which was pretty sad because honestly, you would have thought that they might at least make it to the finals, seeing as they were the number 2 seeded team. They won 14 matches, something like that, out of 22 last year. So they're really good, and they have been over the last few seasons. I mean, in no small part to Ashu Malik, who over the past, 2 seasons has scored 538 points over the last 2 seasons. That's crazy. I mean, that's legitimately the most potent Raider over the last 2 seasons. So you would have hoped with him alongside Neveen Kumar, they would have been able to get back to the championship last year and at least fight to try and get their second championship as a franchise. But nonetheless, they fell a little short. And honestly, I don't know if they're going to be able to get back to those heights this year because, as we all know, they lost the services of Neveen Kumar. I don't know why they didn't keep him, but he's no longer on the team, which takes away the heavy 1-2 punch that they had. And I think that's going to be detrimental to them. I mean, they were able to, obviously they kept Ashu Malik for 1.9 crore via the FBM for 2 seasons, which is great because to be able to keep him for under 2 crore for 2 seasons, that's amazing. But again, I think they're going to be in trouble because offensively, he's really all that they have. They brought in Ajinkya Pawar, who's an experienced Raider, but he had a down season last year with the Bulls. Really sad to see that happen, if I'm getting that correctly. But he's going to need to have a bounce back season for them to stand a chance to get back to where they were last year. And Ashu's going to have to maintain that level of production that he's had over the 2 seasons to even give them a fighting chance. I mean, if his production dips whatsoever, and God forbid that he gets hurt, they're done. Dabang Delhi's done. To me, Dabang Delhi right now, they're very reminiscent of the Jaipur Pink Panthers and how they were with Arjun Deshwal. Arjun Deshwal was the Panthers' everything, and without him, they were garbage. They were trash. And I kind of get that sense with Dabang Delhi right now that if Ashu Malik's not doing anything, if a team shuts him down for a match, they're just not going to win that match, plain and simple. So I think that's going to be their weakness, is their offense. It's really hard to rely on one person in this game. I don't see a team that's able to get to the heights that you need to get to win a championship. I don't see how you're able to do that with just one main Raider. You need multiple Raiders in order to win in this league right now. I just think it's impossible otherwise. So I think they're going to struggle offensively. Defensively, I think they might be in the same boat. They brought in Fazel Atrachali, which is great. Obviously, he's the most decorated defender in all of PKL history. He's the only defender, I believe, at this point to score over 500 tackle points, which he's up to 540 something, maybe a little bit higher. But he's a decorated defender, so good for them. But he did have a bit of a down season last year with the Bengal Warriors. Though I will admit, watching those matches, I felt like earlier in the season he was trying to do too much, and he was going for tackles that I don't think he would normally or should have gone for. I don't know if that was him maybe just being a little off and not quite in form yet, or if to me it just seemed like he was trying too hard, trying to do too much. And through the second half of the season, I felt like he sort of calmed down, came into his own, and was making the tackles that you're used to seeing him make. So hopefully he can sort of continue that and not feel like he has to do so much with the bang here. Hopefully he feels like he's got a little bit more support to where he's not having to overreach and go for tackles that he just really shouldn't be going for. So that is a good thing, and obviously he's probably he's the best person you can have as a captain, I think. I think he's an amazing leader to have in your locker room and to help bring up these younger guys, and just he's just a consummate professional, you know what I mean? So bringing him in was a good move. I just don't know if it's going to be enough. Their defense, I think, is probably going to be middle of the table. I don't see any standouts outside of him, so I think they're going to be a mid-table team defensively in terms of points and ranking and all that sort of stuff. And offensively, they're just going to be a team that heavily relies on Ashu Malik. There's just one guy, again, unless Ajinkya Pawar can step it up, which I'm hoping that he does because I do like him as a player. And then their all-rounders, they really don't have many to speak of. I think that's one of their criticisms as well for this team is that they really didn't bring in any all-rounders to sort of help on the offensive side and defensive side because I think people know that they're not the most proficient either right now. Yes, you have the one of the greatest Raiders right now currently, but is that enough? I don't know. I personally don't think so, but you guys let me know what you think in the comments below because I'm curious. I'm very curious to know what you guys think of the Dabang Delhi because they're an interesting team to me this year. I don't know if they're going to be as good as they were last season. I would actually kind of bet that they don't make the playoffs. That's just my take right now. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you like this, please like and subscribe, and I will catch y'all next time.